A good day to all. Today we are going to deal with the poem Nightmare by W.H. Auden. It's in page number 87. So before we start the poem, let us look a bit about the author in page number 89. Winston Hugh Auden, who was born in 1907 and died in 1973, was an English poet, so he's from Britain. His poetry covers many genres. Genres mean many types, like how we say horror movie, comedy movie, etc. From love to politics, culture, and religion. So he dealt with many different topics like love, politics, culture, etc. He won the Pulitzer Prize in Poetry for his 1947 long poem, The Age of Anxiety. So he has even received Pulitzer Prize. It's a great award for writers for his poem, The Age of Anxiety. This poem is Nightmare. It was written for a 1936 documentary film about a postal special train from Euston Station, London to Aberdeen, Scotland. So there was a movie about a train that delivers letters from London to Scotland. So this poem was actually written for that movie, released in 1936. The film Nightmare. The film has the same name as the poem. It's widely considered a masterpiece of the British documentary film movement. The poem describes the journey of the mail train through the night. So the train is traveling during night. The poet touches on the importance of the journey by talking about how people are dreaming expectantly of the mail that will arrive in the morning on the night mail. So people are waiting eagerly for the train to come because then they will receive their letters. It was a time when they had no other source of communication. So letters were the only way they could contact their loved ones who are far away. Now let us look at the poem Nightmare. This is the nightmare crossing the border. So this poem is about the train that crosses the border from London to Scotland, bringing the check and the postal order, letters for the rich, letters for the poor, the shop at the corner, the girl next door. So the train is bringing different kinds of things to different kinds of people. So there is no discrimination on the basis of wealth, social status, etc. Pulling up, Beatok, a steady climb. So Beatok is a border. It is a place near at the border of Scotland and Britain. So from there, it is a steady climb. It is not a very strong slope, but it's a very steady. It's happening steadily, continuously, little by little. The gradients against her, but she is on time. Gradient means slope. So the slope is against her, means the train is climbing actually, but she is on time. But there is no delay for the train. And there is one thing we have to notice: the train is seen as a person. Person in the sense the pronoun she is used. So your train is personified. Past cotton grass and moorland boulder. So the train is traveling a long distance. It is covering different kinds of landscape. Cotton grass means a kind of grass. Moorland means unfertile land where only shrubs grow. Shrubs mean unwanted plants. Boulder means large rock. So the train is passing cotton grass field, then a large rock which is situated on the moorland. Shoveling, white steam over her shoulder. Shoveling means to move with shovel. So shovel is a tool which is used to remove snow out of the way. So just like how people use a shovel to remove snow, the steam of the train looks like the train is shoveling away the snow. Shoveling white steam over her shoulder. Snorting noisily as she passes. Snorting means making loud noise through nose. So when the train is moving, it is making a sound. So that sound sounds like a person snorting. See, here are more instances of personification. Silent miles of wind bent grasses. So there are so many acres of land with grasses which are bent because of the wind. Birds turn their heads as she approaches, stare from bushes at her blank-faced perches. So birds are looking from the bushes. It is night, right? They are sleeping in their nest, which are on the bush, and they are staring. Staring means looking for a long time. The blank-faced perches. The perches do not have face because it is not a passenger train. It is a mail train. Sheepdogs cannot turn her course. So sheepdogs are the dogs which help shepherds to control a flock of sheep. So they can direct the lost sheep back to the flock, but the sheepdogs are not able to do the same with the train. They slumber on with paws across. So they are sleeping. Slumber means sleep. They are sleeping with their paws across in a very comfortable position. In the farm she passes. No one wakes, but a jug in a bedroom gently shakes. When the train passes, nobody is awakened because they are very much used to the sound of the train. But a jug in a bedroom is shaking because of the movement of the train. Dawn freshens. Her climb is done. So it's morning now. Her climb is now done. Now she is going down. She's climbing down. Down towards Glasgow she descends. Glasgow is a place in Scotland. Towards the steam thugs yelping down a glade of cranes. Towards the steam thugs. Thugs means a kind of towing boat. Yelping. Yelping means sounding their horns. Down a glade of cranes. Glade of cranes is a group of cranes. Crane is a bird with long leg. So as the train is passing by, there are a lot of tow boats which is running on steam, sounding the horn so that the crane would fly away. Towards the fields of Apparatus to the furnaces. Apparatus means machines. So Glasgow is an industrial area, thus there are so many machines and furnaces set on the dark plain like gigantic chessmen. So many machines and furnaces are there. All the industrial buildings are like a gigantic chessmen. Chessmen means the pieces we use while playing chess. All Scotland waits for her in the dark glens. Beside pale green logs, men long for news. So everyone in Scotland is waiting, not only in urban area, but people from rural area are also waiting for the train. Even in glens. Glens means narrow valleys with streams. Beside pale green logs. Logs means lakes. Pale green means light green. Men long for music means that everywhere is waiting for the train to come so that they could receive their letter. So that's all for today. Thank you.